that's going to do it for us.
Good morning,
Thanks so
ladies
much
and
for listening.
gentlemen. This is a special Christmas edition of Driving Perilously, the show in which we turn on the radio and talk about what it is that we find. I already have the radio on. There's a little morning dribble with just enough trivia to keep me wanting to know more, but they don't tell me more. They just told me that the Empire State Building makes more money from people paying to go up to the observation deck than the rent in the building. I would think so, just because there's so many people that go up there, and by contrast, so few businesses. So I'm sure the businesses pay a lot, but there's still so many more people. So I don't think the Empire State Building is hurting for funds, but I'm not sure. I think it's fascinating to think of a blimp being anchored there. So I was talking about this song last night. That's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Harry Connick Jr. And of course, he has good vocals, but he has that big man sound, or, you know, 5 trumpets, 3 trumpets, trombone behind him, that brass sound. But in this version of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, has a children's choir. Sometimes he has the boys in the band sing along, or I don't know if he does that in this one or not, I forgot. But if you don't know the story of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, it's a good Google search. Study in American capitalism and where marketing intersects with pop art. Hey, it's a good trumpet. Let's see what else we got.
Reach out to your glove box for your rooms.
I would say Carol of the Bells is definitely one of the contenders for the most popular played on the radio Christmas song. This is the version where they say Jesus is King, which is the only mention of Jesus' name that I've heard so far. And no mention of, you know, Christ or God's Son or the historical Jesus.
We'll still have this great conference. Really, it's a small glimpse of heaven.
Has been arrested in jail for refusing to meet with no to refer to his 14-year-old biological daughter as a boy. The father was murdered by a party candidate and stopped referring to his child as his daughter.
Oh, I'm scared to listen to that story. So, just from that 2 seconds, the man was told he can't call his child his daughter anymore. But I bet he's allowed to call her a son, and call the child a son. What? I was talking to somebody who will remain nameless, and I mentioned that people who, well, I didn't say it, I didn't give him the whole history, but people that go back and forth between I'm a man, I'm a woman, or I'm a boy, I'm a girl, are confused. And he got so mad. And this person thinks that every person in the world who believes in a religion is confused. So he thinks that 90%, 95% of the world is confused. But he bristles at the thought that one person who can't decide their gender is confused. They're confused, okay? Everybody's confused about something. That person is confused about that. It's not hard. But we've gotten to the point where someone's group identity and feelings is so important. But you can click your heels together 3 times. It doesn't change what you are. It doesn't. And I think Alright, so that is a special Christmas edition of Driving Perilously, the show in which we turn on the radio and talk about what it is that we find.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride.
So that's Barry Manilow, and he is singing Jingle Bells. He has a great voice. I think his legacy could be his songwriting. If he would get some of his compositions to other artists who could blow him out of the water. But his songs are always, his recordings are always proficient. But some younger 20-year-old could take I Write the Songs and bring it back. Or some of his other hits. And for someone to have so many hits, they probably have 100 songs that have never been published, right? I have no idea about his personal case, but let's see what else we got. 1 or 2 more before we sign off for today. Strings are just so beautiful to me. So it's either Carol of the Bells, Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland. Those are the contenders for most popular song this season, of the songs I've heard this season. Sleigh Ride, haven't heard that as much as last year or the year before. I've heard it. Lots of versions of that. Instrumental, solo, choir. Let's see if we get one more in. Oh, the Grinch. So I heard that for the first time this year, last night. The title track from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Looks like I get a few more in.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, that's a beautiful song. Can't hear it now because I'm at the light. Got some radio interference. Let's see what else we can get. Anything? No.
Mr. Grinch, you have turned for the season.
Sarah Vaughan. Oh, there's an ad for a boat parade. I haven't had a good boat parade in my life for a few decades ever. those songs that, you know, it has a little lamb. It has a baby born. Doesn't say much about the baby. I think it's deliberately written to be religious light. I don't know. I think I read the story of that song's composition once. It was heartwarming, I think. No.
Alexa, enable the Sunny 107.9 skill.
Oh, Carol the Bells. There it is. That's the clear winner. There's a hymn, It Came Upon the Midnight Clear. Beautiful melody. Nice Christmas easy jazz.
They're gliding along with the song of victory. Our cheeks are nice and rosy, comfy.
You can't take it with you, but
take it
you
with you.
can send it on ahead. In other words, you can take
An organism. It is like a human body. It has a head who is Christ, and it has arms and legs, and it's
The people I can depend on to the faith that's
Sounds like something somebody made up, but it's straight out of the New Testament.
Act program. The fact is, all types of businesses, profit or not,
Alan Jackson said it best. It's vital.
They're quoting Alan Jackson? That always bothers me. I mean, it's great for the artist, it means they've arrived, but when in a movie they mention the star and you break that, is it the fourth wall? You break the fourth wall and you bring the audience in on the fact that it's an actor, not a character. Like in one of the Oceans movies, maybe the first one, they say, oh, she looks like Julia Roberts, and it is Julia Roberts. And then in the 7-Year Itch, doesn't Marilyn say she looks like Marilyn, or she is Marilyn, or she isn't Marilyn, or something? It always bugs me when they break that barrier between the actor and the character. But, you know, it happens. Alright, so it's a nice sunny but not hot day here in South Florida. Got a lot of Christmas songs on the radio, so a lot of songs that I know. I would say this year, I definitely cannot identify as many vocalists as previous years. So I guess they're branching out, playing some songs we haven't heard for a couple years. It's hard to tell if any of them are new, because you've got the new ones with the retro feel, and you've got the ones I haven't heard before, and they're going for that timeless aesthetic. So it's hard to say. So Merry Christmas, everybody. This is a long one, long video. Everybody's doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one.